Thank you to the patrons for supporting the channel. Welcome back. Today, as voted on by my patrons, we're covering Fazbear Toddler Fun. If you would like to have a hand in what I make next, consider joining the Patreon. So, some of you may recognize the name Fazbear Toddler Fun. It was uploaded by someone named Agent P-Man1, and we talked about it in my discussion video with Martin Walls. And some things have changed a bit since I talked about it last, and I didn't really make a full video on it, I just mentioned it in passing, so because you all voted for it, we're gonna be covering it. Alright, so the original Fazbear Toddler Fun video was made unlisted for a variety of reasons, so I won't be covering it. I do have access to it, but it was made unlisted for a reason. This isn't the thing Agent P-Man1 wants to be out there to be analyzed. It's these new remaster/remake of Fazbear Toddler Fun and then the sequel to it. So let's take a look at those. Now, looking at the story of this, I run into an issue very similar to all of the other Five Nights at Freddy's ARG videos. The story is very similar to everything else. And that's not the fault of the creator, that's just the fact that it's about Five Nights at Freddy's, so the story is going to be about Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just the problem comes when I'm trying to look at only the story of these types of things, it ends up just being a video that seems exactly like all of my other videos. But it's not the story of Fazbear Toddler Fun that elevates it above the rest. I think it's the execution, the audio, the visuals, the way the story is told that really makes this thing shine. So I'll be talking about that, and then at the end I'll go into basically what the story seems to be. So, the concept can be found in the description. This is one of the many strange videos I found on this computer I bought. The person who recorded this seems to be playing a rumored copy of Fazbear Toddler Fun, an unfinished CD-ROM game for young kids from 1997. That was never publicly released due to concerns and rumors about the Fazbear Entertainment Company. The video file dates back to 2005, 12 years after Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed. As it says, the video is gameplay of this 2000s, late 90s sort of nostalgia kids game that reminds me of games I used to play when I was really young, like Fisher-Price Castle Adventure or whatever. And intermittently, there's this text that overlays that's essentially commentary, but in a very Windows Movie Maker style. Now, the thing that really elevates it is the execution. There are so many ways that this perfectly replicates the look and feel of old 90s and 2000s games and weird Windows Movie Maker videos, but I'll just go over a few. The cartoony, very clearly stylized character art combined with extremely low quality JPEG backgrounds. The terrible MIDIs and compressed audio that just screams 90s and 2000s.
Our show is about to start, so don't miss it.
The over-the-top sound effects that play over and over. It seriously felt like I was playing the game at a certain point. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, when a sound effect plays so much that it just becomes ingrained in your brain. The themed cursor that breaks every once in a while, and the awkward, stilted dialogue of the characters that sound almost like they're done by random employees instead of voice actors, which, to be fair, to replicate that sound does take a pretty skilled voice actor, so props to Icon Freak, Peen, and Bella Da Artist 15 for doing the voices.
To earn tickets, play the two games on your left and on your right.
Now, there are definitely just regular upfront scares that keep the viewer engaged the whole way and are very effective.
Oh hey, I think I see Foxy coming this way right now.
But let's talk about some of the stuff you may have missed the first time. Thanks to Lanky Sloth and Thunder Lee for pointing some of these out. Here, when the Chica plushie appears in the spinning section, you can see Chica's head appear in the background, very similar to Five Nights at Freddy's 3's end screen. When the UFO leaves the Rainbow Road, there's a terrifying face at the end of the road. And at the end, the terrifying error message. But at the bottom, if the system refuses to comply, hide. So let's talk about the story. In a more meta sense, the sort of text and overlaying, and there's some secret hidden messages in there that are about these two people that seem to be related to the Fazbear Entertainment Company or to some tragedy that happened there and to the development of this game, and they seem to be emailing back and forth trying to figure something out. Like they know what the sort of hidden story that's being told through the game is. Alright, so what is that story? The story that's sort of hidden in the game? I think the commenters Tarot Card and Azarath explain it best. The game is full of parallels to the brother, the bite victim, and the purple man. We learn about how Joseph, the bite victim, was terrorized by his older brother and is now terrified of the animatronics. And the error screen at the end is a parallel to the bite, Fredbear's distorted face bringing an untimely end. And as Azarath says, there are tons of hints and parallels throughout the video leaning towards this. So that's what I have on the story so far. It's a wonderfully put together fan series that I would definitely suggest checking out if you haven't already. It mimics the style it's trying to replicate perfectly and has some legitimately creepy and unsettling moments. Let me know your theories on these videos in the comments and follow me on Twitter because that's where you can suggest what I should cover next and also where I will be announcing when I'm streaming at twitch.tv/SaganHawks. See you all next time.
Hi, I'm Freddy Fazbear from the video game. I want to thank the patrons, Squeaks DeCorgay, Audrey and Michael Hawks, Spring Bonnie LK44, Kit Kat, and Jay Batsby. Thank you.